Ukraine receives nearly $300 million financial aid tranche from Canada, bringing total Canadian budget support since February 2022 to $5.4 billion.
World Council of Churches welcomes Colombia's 6-month ceasefire extension with FARC-EP paramilitary group, reaffirming the importance of peace talks.
Survivors of the atomic bomb in Japan win the Nobel Peace Prize and say Gaza today is like Japan 80 years ago.
UN reports 2 billion women and girls lack social protection globally, leaving them vulnerable to crisis.
US. Harris loses significant ground to President Trump just weeks before the 2024 US election.
2024 US election highlights deep partisan divides, distrust in information sources, internal White House tensions, and record early voting.
Moldova's tech sector thrives with 43% female workforce, outpacing global averages through UN-backed initiatives promoting women in science and tech careers.
Vietnam implements a project to grow 1 million hectares of low-emission, high-quality rice.
Jigawa, Nigeria. Fuel tank truck explosion caused by driver losing control kills over 140 people who were gathering to collect gasoline.
UK raises bird flu risk level to medium after virus is detected in wild birds, amid concerns about potential mammalian transmission.
Vietnam strengthened surveillance for the dangerous Marburg virus disease from Africa, which has high rates of transmission and death.
Harvard-educated doctor warns diet soda increases risks of heart attack, stroke, and kidney disease, disrupts gut health, and triggers cravings.
University of Milan, Italy. Study finds short micro-walks of 10 to 30 seconds with rest in between can improve health and burn more calories than continuous walking over the same distance.
Vietnam, heavy rain, flash floods, and landslides expected starting October 17, 2024 in provinces including Thanh Hóa, Nghệ An, Lâm Đồng, Bình Định, and Bình Thuận.
Aging farmers in Japan face extreme heat as climate change threatens rice crop in Okayama Prefecture, with harvests 2 weeks earlier than usual.
Merseyside, England, UK. Deadly blue-green algae toxin found in Cosby Marine Lake, prompting urgent warning and closure of popular recreation area.
Climate experts project large areas of South Essex, England, UK could be underwater by 2030, including Tilbury, Canvey Island, and parts of coastal towns.
Drowning populations everywhere. Urgent action needed as Antarctic ice caps head towards uncontrolled melting, risking coastal populations worldwide due to rising seas.
UK study. Air pollution leads to increased vet visits for cats and dogs. Meeting World Health Organization's clean air guidelines could prevent 80,000 annual pet healthcare visits.
Global water crisis looms due to overconsumption and climate change, with urban water scarcity projected to affect 2.4 billion people by 2050, warns UN report.
Florida, US. Doctor raises home 12 feet or 3.6 meters after 3 floods in 4 years as climate change increases hurricane impacts.
My farm was destroyed by drought, then floods. I'm confused. Nigerian farmers face food insecurity as climate extremes causes harvest failures.
Global coral bleaching event, now the largest on record, affecting 77% of reef areas worldwide as oceans warm.
Solving climate change will cost trillions, but world leaders participating in upcoming COP29 indicate collective climate change financing will likely fall short, closer to hundreds of billions.
Report: 30% of the world's population faces food insecurity due to conflict, climate change, and other crises.
Scientists warn plastic pollution in bees threaten global food supply, damaging the insects' organs and impeding their pollination, which is crucial for growing crops worth billions annually.
North Carolina, US. Surge in animal factory operations creates toxic flood risk, with recent storms highlighting dangers of animal waste runoff from 4,863 poultry farms housing 357 million birds.
US space agency NASA confirms the sun has entered its most active period in 11 years, with increased auroras and potential tech disruptions expected over next 1 to 2 years.
Study reveals the Milky Way galaxy is likely part of a larger basin of attraction called the Shapley concentration, 10 times bigger than the previously thought Laniakea supercluster.
NASA's Curiosity rover reveals new clues about how Mars shifted from a potentially habitable planet to a desert.
UK researchers develop AI mediation tool, the Habermas machine, to help foster agreement and acknowledge minority views within groups, potentially aiding in conflict resolution.
US startup Moog develops precision robots to disassemble electronic waste so their components can be reused rather than discarded.
Jordan, archaeologists uncover rare hidden tomb with 12 skeletons inside Petra's treasury, with one clutching a grail-like goblet, offering clues about ancient Nabatean society and burial practices.
Paraglider in Egypt spots barking dog atop 138-meter Great Pyramid of Giza, amazing him and social media audiences.
DeKalb County, Georgia, US bans outdoor pet sales to reduce shelter overcrowding and is also working on an animal litter permit to regulate breeding and ease the pet overpopulation crisis.
New South Wales, Australia, crossbencher lawmakers call on state premier to end native forest logging, citing risks of greater glider marsupials being wiped out.
US lawmakers introduced the Homeward Bound Act, which would ease pet travel restrictions for military families, diplomatic families, and service dogs crossing the US-Canada border.
Mercy for Animals celebrates 25 years of impactful protests worldwide, driving change for exploited animals.
Canadian brand Kaiser launches vegan, gluten-free frozen oat desserts in Quebec with plans to expand nationwide by 2025.
US vegan company Impossible Foods donates 9,000 vegan burgers to Asheville, North Carolina, US eatery, offering free meals amid hurricane recovery efforts.
UK retailer Marks & Spencer revamps its vegan plant kitchen range, relocating products alongside non-vegan counterparts and introducing new vegetable-based items to boost vegan sales among meat eaters.
Singer Tuấn Hưng and wife Hương Baby open vegan restaurant in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
Noble-hearted quote of the day. Even if a bodhisattva investigates the highest wisdom, one is not a proper bodhisattva unless one applies skillful means for the benefit of other sentient beings. The venerated master, Tsongkhapa Lobsang Drakpa, vegetarian.
For more relevant news from around our planet, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN.